Niharika and welcome back to a new lesson. Well, in today's lesson, we are going to look at some vocabulary related to body gestures. Now, what is a gesture? Well, gesture is a form of non-vocal or non-verbal communication wherein it's your body actions communicate whatever you want to. So, for example, these are all gestures. So I didn't say a word, but because of my body actions, you know what I meant to say. So that's what is a gesture. Now in English, we have certain vocabulary related to body gestures. So what are they called in English? Well, that's what we're going to learn in today's lesson. So let's get started. The first one over here we have is wink. Now, winking is quite a subtle gesture. Well, winking is when you close one of your eyelid of one eye deliberately in order to convey a message or probably a suggestion. Well, that's winking. So something like this. Okay, so that's winking. Now, there's a difference between winking and blinking. Now, when you wink, you close one of the eyelid, okay? You close and open. Okay, however, when we talk about blinking, it means you close both your eyelids. You close and open both your eyelids, something like this. Okay, so that's blinking for you. The next one is to frown or to scowl. So both the words mean the same, frown or scowl. And what exactly it means? Well, when both your eyebrows are joined together and your forehead gets all wrinkled up, okay? And this kind of an expression shows that you're worried about something, or probably you are trying to show that how displeased you are, or even if you are very confused, or even when you're concentrating, you tend to frown. So you're not saying a word out of your mouth. However, when you do this, okay, so that's frowning or scowling, okay? So when you bring your eyebrows, or when eyebrows are joined, so your eyebrows are joined together and your forehead is all wrinkled up. And it's a sign of displeasure or confusion, or probably you're just concentrating on something, okay? So it's like this, okay? The next one is grin. Well, grinning is to smile broadly. Now, when you smile broadly, something like this is a grin. So you do that to show amusement, okay, or something that you've done in a very silly manner. Like, for example, my uncle got me 12 donuts, and by next evening, they were all over. And my mom was like, Niharika, did you end up eating all the 12 donuts? I didn't say a word, but I was just grinning at her. So it was like, you know, something out of amusement that yes, it's me who ate 12 donuts. Well, that would make me really fat, right? But yes, so smiling broadly is grinning. The next one is to nod. Well, we all people love to nod, right? Something like this or something like this or something like this. So that's head nodding. And why do you nod? Well, at times it's a sign of that you're listening, like when you're acknowledging to someone, when someone is talking to you and you keep nodding. So that is a sign of acknowledgement, okay, when you're acknowledging someone. Or even when you want to say yes, like someone would say, hey, would you do this for me? And you don't say a word, but you do this. So this means you're okay doing this work, okay? But when you nod like this, it means a no. Okay, so there are two types of head nods. The first one is when you go up and down, okay, which means that you are agreeing to something, okay? And when you do this, which means that you disagree to something, you're saying no. Okay, so there are two types of head nods, or head nodding, I would say. So one says that you're okay, one says that you're not. Okay, the next one is shoulder shrug. Okay, now you shrug your shoulders for different things. For example, when you're extremely angry and you're just done with something, you end up doing this. Okay, so that's when you shrug your shoulders when you're angry. Well, another time when you shrug is when you don't know something, when you don't have knowledge about something, or when you don't understand something. For example, someone would tell me, hey, could you please direct me to McDonald's? Or do you know where exactly is McDonald's? And you don't know where it is, okay? You have no clue. So you would not say anything, but you would just shrug your shoulder. So which means that you don't know, okay? So this is the way that you would shrug your shoulder. So A, if you're angry, you would shrug like this. And B, if you don't know something, or if you don't understand something, like, I don't know, you know, something like this. So that is when you shrug your shoulders, okay? So when you're angry, or when you don't know something. Okay, now let's look at another gesture here, thumbs up. Well, we all have seen this. People love doing this. So what is thumbs up? Well, thumbs up is a sign of okay, or it's a sign of approval. Okay, so when you go tell your husband or ask your husband, hey, how do I look? And your husband does this, it means that you look great. Okay, it's a sign of agreement. So or should we go out dinner tonight? So again, it's a sign of agreement. So that's thumbs up for you. Well, we also have another gesture related using our thumbs. That's thumbs down. So when you do thumbs down, it means you disagree with something, or it's a sign of disapproval. Okay? So if I say, how's the food? And you do this gesture, you put your thumbs down, it means the food is not that great, okay? So that's how you would use this gesture. The next one is flip off. Well, I'm not going to do this gesture, but I'm going to tell you what it is because it's quite an obscene gesture. When people flip off, okay, so it's basically they close their hand or they fist up, okay, and they extend their middle finger, okay? So when you're angry, okay, you flip off. So basically you show off your middle finger. So it's a very obscene gesture, and it actually means the F word. So it's okay, so that's flipping off for you. And then the last one that we have over here is wave. Now, wave is pretty simple. I'm sure when you were a kid, you learned how to wave your hand, right? So it's moving your hand to and fro. It's either you're saying hello to someone or you're saying bye to someone, okay? So that's when you wave your hand. You move your hand to and fro, and it's a sign of saying hello, hi, okay? Or it's a sign of saying goodbye, goodbye, or bye. So you wave your hand or move your hand. Okay, so now there are many more movements okay, the body movements that we end up using as gestures in order to communicate, but these are the most common ones. And what are they called in English is right here on the board. So this brings me to the end of this lesson. Hope it is helpful for you and you know when to use these words correctly. I'll be back with a new lesson for you. Until then, you take care and have a great day.